Now, to help further distinguish between self-professed atheists who are capable of thought and what I'm referring to as roach clowns, here are some actual tweets and comments that I have received from actual roach clowns. These were sent to me by people thinking that they were taking me down a peg for being a dumb Christian or creationist. If you try to prove a conclusion, doesn't that mean you're not a scientist or a Christian? Yo, science says we are all just people who should just live in peace, so you're probably making it up that people are racist. So Jesus was born under a fir tree delivered by a fat old man with a reindeer sleigh and mistletoe? Christmas is the pre-Christian feast of winter solstice that was assimilated by early Christians. This one cracks me up because I got it from so many people. What they're telling me is that Christmas, the holiday where we celebrate the birth of Jesus, is a holiday from before the birth of Jesus that pagans used to celebrate. A lot of these people sent me this comment, really thinking they were taking the wind out of my sails. I want you to post publicly so everyone can see what an idiot you are. And there's nothing I won't do for a fan, so here it is. But wait, there's more. Try using your noodle. What happens when you pull the plug out of your bath? That was the entire comment. And I guess from that I was supposed to reject my belief in the Bible? The flood is most definitely not a fact, Robert. Try to get your facts correct. I don't know how I became Robert. I was amused by that. Okay, which language did God use? What is God's language as the Bible has 3? Oh, I don't know if God's a native Hebrew speaker. I guess the whole Bible must be false. Once again, your cell phone measures the one-way speed of light thousands of times per day. I don't know what kind of cell phone he thinks I have, but it doesn't, because it's literally impossible. So mind if I ask where all the fish and sea life lived and in Genesis darkness was a void over the face of the waters? Now, if you can understand that sentence, you're wiser than I am. Wait, I have to read this in the voice of Batman. Yes, I have previously observed your demonstrations of cowardice. Other than providing a further exhibition of your juvenile emotional state, your efforts are pointless. Swear to me! And that's just one of his comments. He had a whole bunch of them that were fabulous. Oh, wait, do I have more? Oh my gosh! And if you delete my comment, then you are blatantly not open-minded towards over-opinions, meaning what you say is how it is, which it's not. You're going to put me in my place. I'm pretty sure my mind was the result of a few billion years of natural selection. This is a guy who argued that his brain was not well designed. It's the result of accidents. Okay. Don't knock blind, accidental, purposeless chance. It can do some amazing things. Where do you think new diseases come from? Now, I love this comment because he is literally equating new diseases with amazing things. Which means, if this guy ever gives you a Christmas present, don't open it. Here, I got you something amazing. Mixed messages of the Roach Clown. Many will use the word atheist as part of their screen name. The something something atheist, or the atheist something something. Or in their self-description in their bio, saying, I am an atheist and blah blah blah. But they refuse to define the word to mean atheist. They will state that they don't believe that God exists, all religions are evil and ridiculous, and they are not asserting a position and thus don't have to prove anything. Now, if you're hearing this for the first time, you might think, he blended a couple sentences, he didn't write that correctly. No, this is the position that I have had many people on social media state for me. They will state that God doesn't exist, all religions are evil and ridiculous, and they're not asserting a position and they don't have to prove anything. And then when you ask them, well, why do you think God doesn't exist? Or why do you think religions are evil or ridiculous? Then they, again, loudly declare, I'm not asserting a position. Don't try to force your burden of proof on me. I don't have to prove anything. Imagine how fun they must be at parties. They will assert evolution is a fact, but are unable to define what evolution is. And I have gone around and around with multiple people. They will say, evolution is a fact and you're an idiot for not believing it. And I will say, okay, define for me what you mean by evolution. And they can't or they won't. They'll say something like, oh, well, it's already been defined. You're just not paying attention. I'm like, all right, tell me what you mean by evolution. All right, scientists have already defined that. I'm just going to go with their definitions. I'm like, okay, give me the definition that they've come up with that you are asserting here as fact. And over and over and over, they just can't or won't do it. But I'm the idiot? Okay. They will defend the idea that there is no such thing as objective morals, no right and wrong, but then will condemn the church of various evils. Among the church's sins are condemning sins as wrong and forgiving repentant sinners. So if we condemn sin or we forgive people who have sinned, we've been criticized for both. frequently by the same people. Let me just make real clear that the Roach Clown is not my representation of anybody who calls themselves atheist. The Roach Clown is a specific breed of atheist who is absolutely kooky dukes. Like I said, the official position of the Roach Clown is, I don't understand your position, but you're wrong and I hate you. And everything that they say is essentially another way of saying that. They don't understand, but they know you're wrong and they hate you. There's the Christian, there's the theist, there's the churchian, there's the agnostic, there's the atheist, and there's the Roach Clown. You gotta make sure you know who you're talking to so you know what the conversation is really about. Because sometimes you might mistake a Roach Clown for an agnostic or an atheist, but they're a Roach Clown. And if you understand who you're talking to, it helps you understand how to converse with them, or whether you should just not talk to them at all.